Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Darkside7, with another video of World of Warcraft, and you guys are probably wondering why I'm still doing World of Warcraft videos. Why not? Anyway, just gonna show you guys something in today's video that I'm gonna do is how to set up your garrisons to make you gold. Because in the last video I did, I showed you guys how to make gold through your followers, but getting set up for your followers is pretty important. And one thing you guys are going to need for add-ons is you're going to probably need, let's see, where is it? Handy notes for Draenor treasures, Master Plan A, the add-ons, and then everything else is just that's all you. Anyway, we're going to jump in. I'm going to jump into my Paladin because it's the first character I've hit 100 with in this expansion. And this could probably help you guys, especially towards Legion, especially if you guys get this all set up by the time Legion releases. And who knows what's going to happen to the garrisons. It's probably going to move to the class halls, and this garrison is going to stay here. But if you guys are always in needing gold, if this garrison is still here in the next expansion, great. You can always come back here just to maintain your gold. Anyway, first thing I want to talk about is the buildings that you have here. Now, the first idea that I had for building my garrison was to benefit in PvE reasons, so I can get the free gears, I can get the free token per week. I can also just get better upgrades on my weapons. I don't have one per se on this one, but you know, when you get the Warforged sets, those help just to get the PvE done better. And I'm on a PvE server, so it helps also to be on PvE server because you don't have to do world PvP and fighting for stuff out there in the world, especially like when you're trying to do lumber mill stuff over here, when you're trying to farm trees to get your resources. Right now I'm about almost 10,000, but you know what, I haven't farmed trees in a while, so you don't really need it in the end, as I just let my resources pile up itself. Anyway, let's take a look over here. First thing you want to do is you want to get to level 3 garrison on your character. And yes, it's pretty costly, especially for the casual player who doesn't farm a lot of gold, but once you get the first one up, it's pretty simple. So you want to build your small buildings according to your craft. And right now I'm a blacksmith engineer, and right now I do blacksmithing just because I like to build weapons. You know, I have the armor. I don't build armor. Well, that's only for myself, but I build weapons and I like to upgrade them myself. And so I have the Warforge, I have the forge here, and as soon as you get this up, you want to go for the storehouse so you can get more work orders in. Because when you do the storehouse, enables you to have more active work orders towards it. You get 5, and also you get access to your good bank, so you don't have to keep flying from major city to major city to get your stuff, even though you could do it with your mobile banking. Now this helps to make gold because you can craft the level 1 weapons and sell them on an auction house. That's a good way to get your money going. And when you start doing everything level 3 mine, level 3 herb garden, your sources start to pile up. And these sources are actually very helpful. I mean, you could sell them if you want, but it is actually better for you to use them in your craft than to sell them as individual stacks, because who knows what you can get. You probably get more from selling all the other stuff. Like, see, like all my mats are on in here, and this is not just from one character, by the way. It's gonna take a while before you get up there, and then also you get, if you do some raiding, you get these stuff too. People still look for in the auction house, flasks. Crafting is very important when it comes to building your garrison, because you need that money to buy the plans. Alright, and now I know it takes longer to get the level 3 plans, but there's one thing about this game is the achievement is spread over all your characters and not just one. So in order to unlock this, you know, you have to achieve, let's say, the required achievement, you can do that over a course of characters, not just one character, and that's the easiest way to unlock them, especially if you want to get your herb garden up to level 3 or your frostwall mines. And this is Horde, by the way. This isn't Alliance. Alliance is the same exact thing, though. It's the same concept. It's just how you want to build it. Next thing that you want to start building, especially if you're a farmer, is, I don't have it on here on this character, but it's your stables. You want to have at least a level 1 stables, and I'll tell you why. The level 1 stables is good for farming in the outside world, especially when you're doing dailies, because you don't have to get off your mount. And I remember when we were in the Grand, when you didn't have to get off your mount, that was actually very helpful because farming was so easy, especially when you have flying. So when you have your stables, I only have level 2 stables right here because I didn't even bother collecting mounts, but you know, if you can increase your mount speed by 20%, that helps too. But right here, it also allows you to remain mounted while interacting with objects in outdoor Draenor zones. That helps with farming too, you know, and that way you get your apex crystals up, you get your resources, and it also helps when you're looking for rare things to find. Like, you can go, and if you put your cursor over these, you can look for things that have resources, garrison resources, so you can build your resources up. Also, you can farm a lot faster on the trees to get your resources up, to help you build your barracks. You want your barracks up so you can get your followers up to 25, by the way. So you want to have all those resources to get to level 3. So that way you can get your followers. Now, I don't have all my followers up to level 75 here, and I don't even have 25 here, but that's okay because this is one of my lowest characters right now, and I'm going to keep working on it. And right now, I'm just continuing to slowly build them up. It's going to take some time, but it works. It's not that long, trust me. It won't take you, it should not take you more than a week. Now, the one thing you also should consider when building your garrison is a salvage yard, which you can unlock, I believe, at level 97. And that's the first thing you want to go and do, so you can get the plans, the first plans, and then you can use one of your books. You get these books throughout questing to get a free plan, and you want to get the level 2 salvage yard so you can start getting additional crates, like bigger crates, like bigger stuff, and you can discover follower items in the salvage crates.
Have a good one.
And watch, I'll go ahead and show you some of the crates that I have. I have about 83 right now, and yes, they're a pain to open sometimes, but you know, you get a bunch of good stuff in there that you can either vendor, use for crafting, or you can sell. And this is a level 3 crate, by the way. This is not a level 2. See, I got some herbs right there. This is not just a level 2 crate, a level 3. So you want to get to level 3 as soon as you can. And all these greens, you can just vendor. Like, this staff's 24 gold. It's like free 24 gold right there. And sometimes you even get 610 gear if you want to get higher in your gear score to start better farming out there. I got some ores. And if you do this with all your characters, that's how your mats are going to build up. And sometimes you just gotta vendor some of these to get out of the way because you can't actually see what it is that you're getting. I got some furs right there, more herbs, and they just keep coming. I'm not gonna open all 83 of these just because it's gonna take a while. But you can see you also get these right here, like the striking weapon of enhancement. You get some upgrades here which will allow you to upgrade your characters, your followers, a lot faster, and that's helpful, especially on completing bigger missions, because the higher your followers are, the bigger the missions you get. Now, I believe there's one more thing that you want to consider when building your level 3 garrison, and let's go to my mage here, and that's having a Frostwolf tavern, a Frostwall tavern, or whichever tavern that the Alliance has. It could be a pub because of the dwarfs. I don't know. I don't have a level 100 Alliance character, but you want to have a you want to have your tavern here, and I'll tell you why. when you have a tavern, you can actually look for followers, especially if you're missing gaps, to get the chosen trait Treasure Hunter, which increases your gold gain by 100%, and that's helpful too. Now, you don't always want to go for them. You want to also go for people who can give you boosted whatchamacallit, they can give you boosted garrison resources, so you can get your resources. You want to balance that out, not just gold, because that way you can actually choose your gold missions. If you don't have garrison resources, there's no way you're going to be able to get those gold missions. So let's see, Scavengers, the one, increases garrison resources and gained by 100%. That turns 175 to 350. And that extra 175, that means you don't have to go farm trees over there in the ground anymore for the lumber mill. Well, you want to, that's just for starters, but once you start getting the hang of it, you want to build up what you have. And I already did my missions for today, but you can see you'll get some of these missions of interest. You're gonna see like I can get 1,200 garrison resources from one mission if I wanted to, and that's probably going to come around in the next run, in the next cycle of missions. And then you want to see if you can get to the 4,000 gold mark from Blinkatron's Secret Vault. And then not even just that, you also get stuff like this. You get 1,100, 1,000. The gold piles up, and you can see after resetting, after passing my gold onto my paladin, I've already built up to almost 10k just for my characters alone. You can see on my character list down on the bottom right, they just grow. And I was at 830,000, but I had to buy a WoW token for 50k just to keep going. But you know, the trade-off is different because I was at 680k. I made about 150k, dropped 50k. Now I'm at 100k advantage, and then I got another 30 days to go. And that's probably going to increase another 150 to 200,000. So, in light of saying this, build your garrison so that it builds you gold. I think you can build it to your personal interest as far as getting gear, but the gear comes from raiding, from LFR, even from doing dailies over there in Tanan Jungle. So there's no point in doing that, but you want to get the gold so that way you can buy those WoW tokens, and they're pretty darn expensive now just because probably a lot of people don't use them anymore. But whoever does use them, you know, at least you don't have to pay the monthly, annual, bi-weekly, whatever sub that they offer to you. And you know, hey, if you can play a game for free, why not? It takes some time. If you need another alternative of making gold to help you get your garrison to level 3, doing the old raids, the Cataclysm ones on heroic 25-man mode will get you about 1 to 1,500 gold per raid a week. And so you can probably get 10k gold from doing all of those, from Blackwing Descent to Bastion of Twilight to Dragon Soul and Firelands. You can do Throne of Four Winds, but there's only 2 bosses in there. I don't think flying out there is worth it. But doing those 4 main raids, you're going to get about 10k gold a week. Alright, so if you guys like this video, hit that subscribe button. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like. I'm going to be posting more of these, especially for FPS tests, and probably doing some outdoor dailies just to show you guys what to do. Anyway, I'm Darkside7. Thank you again for this viewing, and I'll see you guys next time.